And once again, I forgot something. I wanted to include this little bit of chainmail hanging below his armor plates, but I forgot about them last time. So let's go ahead and add that in real quick before moving on to the boots. I'll make this out of a plane, rotate that up, move it roughly into position. And give it an edge loop down the middle. Make sure it's multiple edge loops. One, there we go. I was messing around with something earlier and changed my component direction. And so I changed my tools or axis orientation. Forgot to change it back. That's why it was acting a bit weird there. That'll work. And now back to what I was planning on doing. The boots. Now I'm probably not going to make the boot leather inside of this piece right here and only have it where I can actually see it. So I'm going to start by grabbing some faces on the bottom of this and using those to create the sole of the boot. I'm going to start by head mesh, duplicate the faces, Shift B to unparent those, blade history, deselect the initial body, bind these together, scale them completely flat, and I may have to move everything up in the future because at the moment his feet are going through the ground, but that's okay. I'll wait until I'm done with everything else. I'll just put those there maybe. And this has probably been removed from the layer. Yep. So put that back in again. There we go. The standard surface back on again. Might be too far below. Well, I'm going to take this. I'm going to extrude up the edges first. Create the bottom part of the sole. Kind of weird how this part is so much higher than the rest of it. Make some adjustments so it makes a bit more sense. There we go. Get a live surface. Select this object and go to my quad draw. And looking back at this picture again, you can see that there is a little bit of a strap going from the sole up through this section right here. So that's what I'm going to aim to try and create. Try to do it on both sides. Alright, got the shape of the straps. I'll later extrude all this out to give it a bit of thickness, but for the time being, I just need to create the rest of the shoe. I'm going to make sure I can turn this part off and on again too. That is the right layer, right? What's in this layer? There's nothing in that layer. Delete the layer. This one. All right. I'll be able to hide these when I need to. That too, probably. There. Yeah, the question is, do I want to add edge loops going through here? Not really. So I'm just going to start pulling these down. I have a bit more control over this area right there. hide this underneath that. I don't need to have the entire boot here. No one's going to see that. I just want to make sure that if anyone looks at the toes, there's leather between here and there. Alright, not bad. Can't see that the foot doesn't continue all the way into here, but I do need to go up a bit higher into the leg, which I'm pretty sure tab middle mouse will. Oh, well, it might. It's getting a bit twisted in some spots. Right. How well hidden is it there? Oops. Yep. I cannot see the leg anymore there. Now the rest of it up here. All right. Let's see. Burn that off. Will this make handguns, I wonder? Yes. So let's try going across first, and then there you go. Only made a triangle, but I can fix that. Yeah, now it looks like the boots are connecting in some way to these pieces here through this strap right there. Just like that. Extrude this out as well. Maybe not that far. think this would look better if I spread that down a little bit. All right, leather boots. Well, hopefully look more like leather once they've got some texturing on them. Not bad for right now, though. May stop that. Thicken that up a little bit more right around here. And I think I also want some little straps, leather straps hanging between the armor of the chest armor right here and the armor flaps on his thighs. Put another one over there, maybe. Not that thin. Duplicate them, group them, put my group to the side, and I'm going to ungroup them to Shift P. There we go. All right, next, I'll start working on his head and eyes, neck, all this whole area right here. Once again, I am not going to try to make a face behind this. Not worth trouble. Plate history.
File save, scene
File save, scene as.
File save, scene as.